Welcome to another live stream. 1:15 in the morning on Saturday the 5th of July 2025. So just an update really on this video. The Peak Wildlife Park series is now fully complete on the channel. All the episodes have been edited. There are 6 episodes in total, but also all the live streams are on there, and also all the individual clips are on there as well. So they are now complete. The Benidorm series from last week is complete. All the live streams, all the episodes, all the individual clips are all on the channel, right? Because the next series now is going to be Tuesday, which is Chester Zoo. Now, interestingly, not long ago, before I came downstairs, I watched somebody else's YouTube video of when they had first opened this Heart of Africa enclosure. Well, it's not an enclosure, it's an area of the zoo. Heart of Africa Savannah, they've called it, right? So, and it's absolutely massive, okay? And for 22.5 acres, that's a lot to look round. There's lots of enclosures, so there's lots of animals to see. The meerkats are over there now, and the giraffes have been moved from where they were when I last went to the zoo, which was the other side of the butterfly place. They've been moved into this new Africa Savannah. And in total, there are 8 giraffes, okay? I thought there was 5, but there's actually 8 of them. Because in this guy's video, it shows the pictures of all the giraffes and the names. So, and there's a giraffe house that you can go in, very similar to the one at Twycross. But it's a bit bigger, because there's more giraffes, okay? There's also a warthog enclosure, there's an aardvark enclosure, there's the meerkats, there's the wild dogs, there is the black rhinos, there's obviously ostriches. So there's absolutely stacks of animals to see, and there's an area that's called a hidden savannah where there might be a queue, and you go inside and there's other animals in there, including locusts, the snakes, mice, different species of mice, naked rats they're called apparently. They've got them in there. There's absolutely, I think there's a sengi, which is basically a bit like a mouse with a nose that's quite weird looking. So I'm open to video that. There are absolutely loads and loads of species of animals I've not seen. There's vultures in there as well, apparently, from this guy's video. I've only watched a sneak preview, but what I've just said is basically what you're going to see. So there's going to be a live stream when I go to this place. So please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. I'm really looking forward to going back to Chester Zoo. I went in the middle of September last year, and it was a very rushed visit, because the zoo closed at 4:30. I got there at 11:30, and I hadn't even seen half of it by the time I had to go at 4:30. I haven't seen half of it. So please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. This Heart of Africa area looks fantastic from this guy's video. There are loads of paths, loads of walkways, even little domes that you can go underneath and have a look in the enclosure. There's absolutely loads of things to look at. I'll probably find it'll take me most of Tuesday to just look around that one area, because there is a lot to see. Lots of enclosures. There's dik-diks as well, a bit like the ones at the Peak Wildlife Park, but there's a couple of enclosures with them in as well. So honestly, it is huge, absolutely huge. So I've got to try and make sure I go in there first, really, and then work my way around the zoo in an anti-clockwise way. Because otherwise, if I do it the other way round, by the time I get to the Heart of Africa bit, it'll be time to go, because the zoo will end up closing. So I need to be there. Once I've got off the train and got the bus, I will go straight to the zoo. Obviously, I'm going to wait for the bus outside the station and go straight to the zoo, which is about a 10-minute journey. Hello to you from the US of A, I presume, and from the UK. Nice to meet you. Please subscribe at CarlSmith25. Please check out my other videos. As I said earlier, the Peak Wildlife Park and Benidorm series are complete. Hello to you as well. Please subscribe at CarlSmith25. Hello to you, Frankie. Hello to you, Janitorial Source. Nice to see you all on the live stream. So there will be some live streams coming on Tuesday from Chester Zoo, especially in this Heart of Africa area. And I'm pretty sure you are going to be amazed at what you're going to see. I'm not going to do much talking. I'll just let you watch the video as it happens, because I want you to see how vast this enclosure is. I've not seen it yet, but from watching this guy's video just on YouTube, absolutely amazing. So, and I have actually put the link on my social media to this video, and I might include it underneath this video as well, so you can actually take a look yourselves at what to expect. This was only a preview day that they went because it had only just opened. So there was like, because they were members of the zoo, they got specific access to this area. It wasn't fully open to the public. So that's what I'm going to be going to on Tuesday to see this new enclosure. So there will be absolutely loads of photographs and loads of videos as well. So again, subscribe at Carlsmith25. There are no more travel blogs until September. On that note, I have booked Cora on the cruise ship for September. That's done now, booked it 3 times. So I've paid for that online. So my dad should get a notification tomorrow. But I've had an email sent to me booking that as well. So I've been to Cora before because I've been on it. I've been in it on Morella Explorer 2. I've been on it on Morella Dream and Morella Celebration. And of course, Discovery 2 back in March. And it's fantastic food. If you're into Indian food, definitely try it if you go on a cruise and you want to book a specialty restaurant that's not part of your all-inclusive, then basically go and book that online, which is what I've done for Cora. So that's booked 3 times on the cruise that we're going to be away in September. It's booked for basically 2 Fridays and a Monday. Because I'm not going to book a meal for the day of my mum and dad's anniversary because we'll all be together in one of the restaurants. So the restaurants are included in the all-inclusive. So there's loads of updates. So that's another update I've decided to share there. But for now, the zoo on Tuesday, I'm really looking forward to going. I'll be heading down to the local station on Tuesday morning to get the train. And I'll be live streaming the journey as much as I can to Crewe. And then it'll be live streamed partly from Crewe to Chester. And I may live stream part of the journey back from Chester to Crewe. And then just do other video footage coming back from Crewe back home. So I'm going to try and get the power banks charged up over the weekend. I know I've got one that will take a while to charge, but I want to get that charged probably Sunday night and just leave it plugged in all the way till Tuesday. Get as much power pumped into it as possible because there is going to be loads of videos I'm going to want to do and it will just drain my battery. And if I can find my second power bank, I'm going to charge that one up as well. So at least I've got 2 power banks. So if one goes flat, at least I've got a backup. Because there's going to be that much footage, my phone will probably go dead by the time I come home. So I don't really want to come home with a flat battery on my phone in case something happens. So I need to be fully prepared. Just excuse me a second, I'll have a quick drink of tea. So refreshing. Absolutely so refreshing. And plus I've done a whole shift at work where I didn't really get time to have a drink. Absolutely gagging for a drink when I got home. It's just non-stop at work tonight, non-stop. But then that's what cleaning is. You know, you work in a supermarket as a cleaner, it's just non-stop. But the advantage is I didn't have any call-outs to go and clean up spillages, but I got other things I had to do. So it just took the time up. But anyway, apart from that, I tend to move my focus away from work when I go on trips out like to zoos, because I kind of find it therapeutic to go amongst animals and to video them, talk about them, show you guys out there animals and videos at zoos as well, because that's what my channel is all about. It's not just going on an aircraft and flying abroad somewhere or going on a cruise ship or whatever, but it's also a sightseeing channel, hence the title of the channel, Carl's Travel, Cruise and Sightseeing. So I cover all 3 aspects of what I like to do. Travelling, yes. I mean, in a way, the trip on Tuesday's a travel and sightseeing day because I'm travelling on a train. Well, not 1, but 2 trains. And then I'm going to go on a bus, a local bus from Chester to the zoo, and then get the bus from the zoo back to the station and then back on the trains again. So I'm kind of doing a travel and sightseeing all in one go. And then going around the zoo, videoing the enclosures and the information, taking photographs, selfies, but there'll be live streams as well. So please join me on them and please join the chat and hopefully you will enjoy what you're going to see. So make sure you are subscribed as I keep repeating at Carlsmith25. I'm going to try and put the link to this guy's video on this video underneath so you can watch the video I watched earlier. He went with his wife back in April. I have subscribed to his channel, so I knew it was there. I just found it, just typed it in on Google or on Chester Zoo, Heart of Africa on the YouTube channel, and it came on the YouTube page even, and it came up with his page. And then I thought, oh, he's been to this place. Let me go and have a look at it. And he'd been in April when it had just opened, so it was just a preview day. But from what he's put on it, it's a half-hour video. But I tell you what, the footage is amazing. The different enclosures and the animals that you can see. I mean, there's some animals he didn't get to see because they weren't actually there around when he was videoing. But hopefully I'll get most, if not all of it. But again, there's lots of things at the zoo to look at as well as this Africa place. But I'm going to try and go in there first, because I think that's one of the first ports of call as you go into the zoo anyway, from the entrance. So I'm thinking, well, I may as well go in there first, because that's the reason I'm going to be going. But of course, and then work my way round anti-clockwise back to the butterfly place and the elephants, which are one of the first animals that you see when you go into Chester Zoo as well. And there's loads of free parking at Chester Zoo if you ever drive there from England or Wales or Scotland. Plenty of motorway connections. You basically just take the M56 from Manchester across to Chester. If you're going from Wales, you get the A55. If you're coming down from Scotland, you take the M6 down to Manchester, M56 straight across. If you're coming from Birmingham, you come up the M6 and go across again. If you're coming from Stoke-on-Trent, you can take the A500, A51 straight to Chester. Or if you go by train, then you change at Crewe and go across to Chester that way. There's plenty of routes, honestly, to get to Chester. It's very easy. Also from Liverpool, there's the buses X1 and the number 1 bus, which drop you off at the zoo gates. They also go to the railway station at Chester as well, and the city centre. So you've got plenty of transport links, plus you can book a taxi if you wanted to do that as well. But because I'm going to be travelling from here, it'll be a train journey to Crewe, and then a train journey from Crewe to Chester. So within an hour and a half of me getting on the train down here, I'll be in Chester, and I'll be at the zoo probably by just after 10 o'clock, which is perfect because it opens at 10 anyway. So the zoo will have only been opened about 10-15 minutes when I get there. So I'm thinking, well, I've got till 5 o'clock. I've got a good 7 hours. Let's go and explore this heart of Africa. Spend a couple of hours in there till at least lunchtime. And then go and plonk somewhere and have some lunch, which I'm going to get some sandwiches from work. And obviously, I've got some crisps and chocolate bar upstairs. I'll make sure I've got a drink prepared here. Make a drink to take with me. And then once I've done that, I can work my way back round the zoo from the back and work my way back round towards the heart of Africa bit again. But it's going to take me a whole day to go round. So there's going to be loads of footage. Absolutely loads. Hundreds and hundreds of video clips. So it'll probably take me several days to get them all off. Because I'll obviously have to edit the videos into episodes. So there'll be quite a few episodes. Plus the live streams will be put in as well. They'll be put on straight away once I've done them. Maybe on the train I can get them put on and just do the titles and put them on, so at least you've got something to watch before I actually edit the main chunk of the videos. So please look forward to the series. It's coming up in a couple of days' time. So it's at CarlSmith25 to subscribe. Please watch the Benidorm series, it's complete. Please watch the Peak Wildlife Park series, it's complete as well. So the Chester Zoo series is coming up on Tuesday, with the train journey going over to Crewe. So there'll be a live stream of the journey, and I'll just leave the phone either on a table or somewhere near me where I can just video the entire journey. I won't do much talking, but it'll give you something to look at out the window because I'll just video the complete journey. And you'll see all the different scenery as the train's going past. So thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe, as I've said, at CarlSmith25. Thank you for watching this update. I will put the link in the description of the video of this guy's video of this Chester Zoo area so you can see it for yourselves. Please leave a comment. I'm sure you're going to enjoy seeing it on Tuesday live. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.